In this episode, we're going to try out the new BSS version 4 from ThruNite. This is a new tactical LED flashlight. Let's check it out. Got a new flashlight from ThruNite to show you guys. And we're going to open this one together. I've done a number of reviews for ThruNite. I've got several of their flashlights, and so they approached me again and asked if I'd take a look at the new one for them. So here it is. Unbox it. We'll just screw down the cap, and it's probably locked out, so I'm going to turn it on. How ThruNite lights work, at least most of them, is when you get them, they have a safety mode. See, and when it's at safety mode, the LED will light up red right here to indicate that the flashlight's in safe mode. And how you enter and exit safe mode is you press and hold the power switch down, and it will go into firefly mode. If you press and hold firefly mode, and then of course this power switch will turn the light on and off. And as you cycle through the different power levels by pressing and holding the button, it will go through the different various power levels. So low, medium, high. So there's 3 distinct power levels: low, medium, and high. And then of course firefly, you press and hold, you'll get into firefly mode, which is a very, very dim mode for very low light conditions where you don't need a lot of light. Like if you're pitch black, you don't want to disrupt your night vision, you use firefly mode to see what you're doing. There's also a turbo mode. When you press the switch on the back, it will enter turbo mode. Oops, I locked the flashlight here. Let's just unlock it. Okay. Press the power button on the back, and it enters turbo mode, which is an even brighter mode than the high power mode. Let's take a look at the specs and see what comes with the unit itself. It comes with a couple of accessories. So specification wise, here are our specs. So in firefly mode, the output is 0.54 lumens, and it will actually run for 56 days on a full charge. Low output is 33 lumens. It'll run for 55 hours and 42 minutes. The medium is 350 lumens. It will run for 4.5 hours. High power is 1426 lumens for 130 seconds, and then it drops to 634, and it'll run for 130 seconds plus 150 minutes on the high power, the lower reduced setting. And then turbo will kick in at 2523 lumens for 125 seconds, which are just over 2 minutes, and then it drops down to 614 lumens, and it will run for another 147 minutes at that. And the reason that it drops down is to save the LED from overheating, because at that overdrive they are going to heat up quite a bit, so the driver will drop the power down once that time has expired. Strobe Light, 1200 lumens. It'll run for 210 minutes in strobe mode. Has a throw distance of 250 meters and intensity is 15,750 CD maximum. It has an impact resistance of 1.5 meters, and it's rated IPX8. It comes with a 3100 milliamp hour 18650 battery. So the battery itself can be removed. It just unscrews from the back. But the fact that this one uses a standard 18650 means that you can use any other 18650 battery. And you'll notice though that their 18650 is a little bit taller, even though it's still called an 18650. Here's another brand 18650, and you'll notice that it is a little bit shorter. But the generic brand 18650 will work. If I put that in here, it will function. In addition to 18650s, you can also run non-rechargeable CR123A. It takes 2 CR123A, these batteries are actually dead batteries. These batteries came out of an old alarm system that I was removing from a client's house at work when I was upgrading their system. This is a shot of the CR123 batteries, which are well below their rated voltage of 3.2 volts. They are dead, completely dead, but there's still enough juice, because two of them are going in series. There's still enough juice to operate in the flashlight. So if I drop these two in, just like that, positive down, screw on the base, the flashlight will work. And even though these batteries are dead, it still will work. 3 different power levels. So if you're caught in a jam where you don't have any means of recharging, say in an extended power failure, you can always have some spare CR123 cells, which are available anywhere. You can have a couple of those on hand. They'll power the flashlight up for many hours. So you never have to worry. You know, that's one thing someone said, well, what if these rechargeable flashlights are great, but what if your power is out and you're in an extended power failure and you have no place to recharge? Well, that is not a problem if you have a flashlight that will use 18650 cells. I've been using these in my other, in fact, the one that's sitting on my workbench, I just use these dead batteries in that I get, and I just run them until they completely go dead, and then I recycle them, because say this is another ThruNite. I actually have this one in the TN12, and I've been using it in here. These batteries have been in here for months. Just wanted to put that out. Okay, so what else does this have that makes it kind of unique? Well, it has this, it's a tactical lamp. It has this is I guess a glass breaker, or for self-defense. If you're using this to protect yourself if someone is attacking you, and you can hit them with this thing's going to leave a mark, right? That's going to leave a mark. But it's more for if you've got this in your car and you go in a ditch and you're trapped and your car's filling up with water. Well, you can use this to break the window to get out. It's a metal cover, and it will break glass. It's quite solid. Also in the case for those of you that like to do stuff at night where you don't want to mess up your night vision, it comes with a red filter. It's a dichroic lens, you can see here. And if I put this on the flashlight, I just can take off the tactical cover and put on the red lens. And now I have a red light, which is perfect if you're stargazing and stuff at night, or you're camping and you don't want to mess with your night vision, because the red light won't cause you to lose your night sensitivity. So it comes with a red filter. It also features USB charging. It's got onboard charger. It uses a micro USB, and it comes with the micro USB cable. So you just can plug this in to your existing cell phone charger. It comes with a micro USB. Just pop open the cover here on the back. It's waterproof, so there's a cover that covers up the charging port, and you just can plug it in and charge it up. Also comes with a carry case and hand strap. So there's the carry case with a belt clip, so you can carry it with you. So you've always got a light with you when you need it. The accessory kit comes with 2 spare O-rings, 2 spare battery covers, and 1 spare button cover for the button on the back. The 5 lights that we're going to compare tonight, I'm going to have the ThruNite T2, I'll have a Catapult V6 SST70, we'll also have the older TC20 and the TT20 and the new BSS V4. So let's go take these out and try them out. Okay, this is, we're looking at the Throw. This is for the BSS V4 in full power mode. As you can see, the beam is quite a wide beam, as can be seen. And this is a couple hundred meters out in the distance that we are looking here. I say it's a fairly wide beam here in the park. we'll compare it to the next one I'm going to show you. This is the T2. So there's the T2. As you can see, the T2 is an even wider flood. Different color temperature of light, but much wider flood because this is an orange peel reflector as opposed to a polished reflector. And then we'll go back and you see the difference in the throw from the beam. So there's the T2. I think that was it. Yeah, the T2. T2 and BSS V4. And this is in turbo mode. They're both in turbo mode. There's turbo mode for this one. So that's the T2 in turbo mode. And the V4. Okay, now we're going to look at this is the TC20 in turbo mode. As you can see, the light from the TC20. And we go back to the V4. V4, TC20. If you look down the far distance there, you see that tree back in the distance. There's the V4 and back to the TC20. Next we're going to compare it to the TT20. This is the TT20 and the V4. Just so you can see the difference between the two. The V4 and the TT20. As you can see, the TT20 is a much brighter light. But then again, it's a little different design. And it uses that bigger battery. Back to the V4. And finally, this is the thrower. This is the Catapult V6 SST70. And you can see it's got a very narrow beam, but it does throw an exceptional amount of light. This is the type of light you would use for extreme distance. Again, it's got a very tight beam though, so the more of a flood version is better for general illumination. Here's the V4 again, and Catapult. So I hope this gives you an idea of how versatile this light is. It's a new one from ThruNite, and I've been pretty impressed with their flashlights over the last couple of years. It's what I've pretty much been using exclusively. I use them at work all the time. They're always getting dropped, and I've yet to have any fail. And I use them in all different weather conditions, and say they get dropped from heights all the time, and I've yet to break one. Hope you enjoyed this quick video. Thanks for watching.